The lake was still black glass at 6 a.m. when I looped my chain through the gate and clicked the padlock shut. Behind me, a truck idled, its bed stacked with rental kayaks. The foreman climbed out, coffee in hand, and asked what I thought I was doing. I didn't raise my voice, I never do. I handed him a laminated page, told him to call the number at the bottom before cutting anything, and walked back to my truck. He was still reading it when I pulled away. What he held was a trespass notice backed by a recorded easement deed. By noon, his commercial operation was gone. It had taken me 21 days, a legal paper trail, and an unyielding set of facts to bring down an $8,000 a month scheme. When I returned from helping my daughter move that spring, I found the lake road blocked by a professional sign, closed for repairs. HOA maintenance. I sat in my truck, immediately noticing the red flags. No permits, no equipment, no torn-up ground. But the gravel was packed down in deep, parallel ruts, the signature of heavy commercial trailers on a routine schedule. That evening, HOA Board President Diane sent a polished email citing safety concerns and liability exposure. None of it matched the tire tracks. I started by asking the board for a repair timeline. The reply was vague, ongoing assessment, timeline pending. I then formally invoked state law to inspect association financial records. Suddenly, the tone shifted. Diane cited administrative fees and limited staff availability, setting appointments only to cancel them. I didn't push back, I simply saved every time-stamped email. Before sunrise the next morning, I parked up the ridge to observe. A truck towing a trailer of kayaks arrived, followed by paying customers handing cards to a man in a branded polo. Their website even listed our lake as a launch site. This wasn't delayed maintenance, it was an illegal business operating behind a lie. It contained a facility use agreement detailing a recurring line item, $8,000 a month deposited into an undisclosed account that never appeared in the annual budgets shown to residents. Checking the minutes, I found the agreement had been authorized by only 3 board members, violating our bylaws on quorum and notice, alongside state open meeting laws. Then I pulled our original closing documents from my fireproof box. The lakefront was never HOA-owned common area. It was a shared deeded easement held individually by the lot owners. The board had leased land it didn't own and pocketed the proceeds. Anger is loud and brittle, so I didn't march down there to make a scene. Instead, I built a case on 3 solid footings. An illegal board vote lacking quorum and notice. An undisclosed $8,000 per month account. Next, I quietly gathered the other lot owners who held the same easement rights. One by one, they signed acknowledgments confirming their ownership. My complaint was now a coalition. At the next board meeting, Diane ran the room with her usual polished confidence. When she asked for new business, I requested 15 minutes. She smiled, assuming I was going to embarrass myself, and handed me the floor. I began quietly, laying out the timeline. The sign claiming repairs where no work was done. The commercial trailers and paying customers. The improper 3-person vote. I passed copies down the rows and watched the room turn from me to her. Finally, I presented the original recorded deed, explaining that the board had leased private property that belonged to the homeowner sitting in that room. I looked at Diane and asked one question: which account did the money go to? For the first time, nothing polished came out. Just complete silence. Around me, the other easement holders stood up. I gathered my folder, announced that the gate would be secured legally the next morning, and walked out. After I locked the gate at 6 a.m. and sent the commercial trucks packing, procedure took over. Diane resigned before a recall vote could take place. The undisclosed account triggered a full financial audit, and the commercial operator's contract collapsed completely. I didn't want a payout, I just wanted our water back. The following Saturday, families were down at the shoreline. Kids were running toward the dock, lines were in the water, and lawn chairs lined the bank, the ordinary, unremarkable sound of people using what had always been theirs.